Welcome to Stamp with Lisa Brown on my Wednesday night live. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm just going to get my computer booted up here as I talk for a minute. Okay. Yeah, so I hope everybody's doing good. I can't believe another week's gone by, you guys. 4th of July holiday is gone, and I literally just don't even know where the time is going. Oh my goodness. Month of July, we have bonus days. Every $50 in product that you purchase, you get a $5 coupon to spend with me next month. They're running the special until August 3rd, so the coupon will start on August 4th. That must be a Monday or something. Does somebody know that? Is that a Monday? So let me see. Let me get my calendar. See if it'll tell me right quick. No, it's a Tuesday. Interesting. Okay, well, whatever. I don't know why they do that. So anyways, the coupon, when you place an online order or an order with me, we need your email address because Stampin' Up! Will email you a pretty long coupon code, and that is what you need to get your $5 discount. So you will need to put each code in when you start redeeming those codes next month. You do not have to redeem all the codes at once. You can, if you know you're going to place a couple orders and you're going to want $5 here, $10 there, whatever the case may be, you can definitely, spread those codes out. I do not get the codes, so you need to keep track of them. If you guys love bright colors, you are going to love this product suite. It's called Artistry Blooms. And in my post earlier today, I made a funny saying about the glitter paper. Like, who wants this glimmer paper? It's called the Rainbow Glimmer Paper. And it's fabulous. And let me just grab, you get 2 sheets. If you buy the entire product suite, you automatically get a pack in the product suite. But here it is. It's just, yeah, it's so pretty. Nice, thick quality. Stampin' Up! Also has revamped their glimmer papers. The few that we have, there's some special ones. I think there's one coming out in the fall catalog, and then this rainbow glimmer paper. And actually right now I can't even think if there's any other ones. They obsoleted all the other colors, but it doesn't get everywhere. You know, some of the probably like 2 years ago, when you would cut the glimmer paper or deal with it, you would have glitter everywhere. That is not the case anymore. Really nice quality glimmer paper. So, and fun colors. So this is basically the colors that coordinate with this suite. And let's see, we have, I can tell you, Bermuda Bay, Calypso Coral, Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Garden Green, Gorgeous Grape, Granny Apple Green, Magenta Madness, Mango Melody, Melon Mambo, Night of Navy, and of course Whisper White. But so many colors. I mean, you can just have a couple of the ink pads and everything will coordinate in this with that paper. Oh, it's sliding right off my table. Okay. So why don't we go ahead, and I'm going to turn the camera down so that I can show you the rest of the goodies that come in the product suite. I feel like I wanted to tell you something else, but I can't think what it is right now. I see everybody. When does the fall catalog come out? The fall catalog comes out beginning of August, and probably August 4th, and that's probably why they did the coupon. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's probably why they did the coupon code for August 4th. So anybody who has placed an order with me over the last several months, I did see an update that the catalogs are starting to go out, and I think I pretty much covered everybody in getting those. If you don't get one, or you think you should have gotten it by now, let me know. But they just went out, so we're hoping that everybody will have them before the end of the month. So I would give it, until then on that. Hey, Kathy Chapman, how are you? Our babies had birthdays. My niece is 4 years old today. Oh my gosh. You guys, am I a terrible aunt? I chose my live video versus going over there. I'm having such guilt today, but we're having like a party for her on Saturday, so it was like a last minute thing. My sister-in-law called me up yesterday and was like, hey, and I'm like, oh man, really? So because I knew we were having a party on Saturday. So okay, let's see, there we go. Might need bring another light over. So this is the Artistry paper. What are we calling it? You guys, I can't remember all the names. It's so crazy. Artistry Blooms Designer Series paper. Oh my goodness. So obviously I cut these, so that's what we're going to be working with tonight. I feel like my camera going out of focus again. Oh my gosh. I think it's like I'm too far from my internet. Here is the back side of it. Super cool. Here's the next pattern. And that has an ombre, and it has these faint grunge lines that are going through it. Very cool. So this is your like granny apple green and your daffodil delight. And here's the back side of that. Hey Debbie, how are you? Hey Tara, how are you? Tara, oh my gosh, I just did it again. Oh man, this kind of like almost reminds me of almost like an animal print. This would be real fun. I can't think of what the stamp set is called, but there's this really cute zebra, and I thought that would make a really cute card on that. And then on the back side, again, is kind of like a color wash with those faint grunge lines going through it. That's kind of fun. Some just like wisps of color on that. And then on the back side is this really cool green. Several greens in there. Garden green, granny apple green. I think those were the two greens that it coordinated with. And one more, so there's the same swishy pattern, painted kind of pattern, but in blues and greens. And then on the back side of that is another fun ombre effect. And this has like, it's like a crackle background on there. Yeah, cool. Very vibrant colors, very pretty colors. All right, so they also come with these, let me, well, you can have my scrap paper. It comes with these adhesive backed sequins, and you get 4 colors of those. Artistry Blooms adhesive backed sequins. Set those aside. All right. I thought I had in my package here, there's like a couple extra little sequins. And I'm like, oh, some of my sequins fell off the sticky paper, but they're just extra sequins. So they probably like stick together real easily, I'm sure, during manufacturing. Okay, so then here is the stamp set. And it's hand-drawn blooms. Let me see, make sure you guys can see that. And then it comes with, oops, it just dropped a die. Uh-oh. There we go. And then it comes with the Banner Blossoms dies. And it's kind of all like crazy when you're like trying to look at the packaging. It's kind of like crazy. There's like a lot going on in there. So I did my cut on my scrap paper so I can keep that in my packaging. I'll just slip this into my my plastic sleeve here, so that when I put my dies back in, pretend that my dies are in between on the paper there. So when I have them on the shelf, I can flip it over and I can see all the dies that are in there. So cuts a couple of the flowers, and then some of the smaller flowers. They have 3 different kinds here. So this one cuts out that. This one does cut out, it looks like a little daisy, and then you can get stamp this little guy here twice, and you have 2 dies to do that, and then of course the big one, and you have 1, 2, 3 different little leaves. Okay, let's see here. Uh-oh, little precursor on what we're doing in the background there. I don't want to show you that. Okay, so a lot of fun stuff happening in that. So today I chose, we're going to use Magenta Madness and Mango Melody. I like when Stampin' Up! Does these papers like this, because I don't know if I would necessarily think of putting these 2 together. Oh, you guys, I just noticed that they put a new logo on the thing. It says In Color. Huh, I just noticed that. Well, of course, I just got my stamp pads. So, I need to get a scrap piece of white, Whisper White over here. Because I'm just going to show you. So here is the bloom die. And how these stamps are done is it's a double phrase. So wishing you a happy birthday, and they're made to go into the banners. Of course, I'm looking at that and I'm like, how does that go in there? Wishing you a happy birthday. That'll fit in there. Happy birthday. Yeah, so if I were to stamp that in there, it'll stamp right in the center of that banner. So there's, and then there's like regular single words: friend, thank you, hello. Here's congratulations on your special day, and so grateful to have a friend like you. So all of those will fit in here, which is kind of cool. Let me get that out of the way. All right. I have a little bit of a different card for you today. It has a little bit of a creative fold to it. So let me get my paper trimmer out. Hey, Julie, how are you? Oh my goodness, I haven't seen you in a long time. I love those 2 colors together. I know, I do too. The whole collection just has great vibrant colors in it. Yeah. Okay. So, normal card base is, I'm trying to see if I can remember all my measurements too. Normal card base is 8.5 by 5.5, so that's what I have this cut at. And I'm going to score it in half first. So I'm going to score it in half at 4 1/4. Okay, so then this would, you know, be like a normal card. But I want to cut off half of this piece of paper. So the front of it is 4 1/4, so I need to cut 2 1/8. So I'm just gonna put this back in here and cut off 2 1/8 inches. And save this for a later date. Okay. So what I did was I cut 2 pieces of paper out of the DSP. And let me get my trimmer out of the way for a minute. So let's see. I think I'm going to, I want the pink. I think I want the pink on top. Okay. So then this is just normal size. Well, it's my usual like 2 1/8, so it's 4 1/8 by 5 7/8, and I'll say that 5 7/8 correct this week. I kept saying it wrong last week. And we're going to actually put the designer series paper on the inside of the card. Still liking my Stampin' seal, new adhesive. You guys, it is super strong. I'm telling you, I can't even imagine how strong the, so this is a Stamp and Seal, and then there's another one that it's a Stamp and Seal Plus, and the Stamp and Seal Plus is stronger than this. I can't even imagine, because this here is pretty darn strong adhesive. Okay. We'll lay that on the inside of our card. Now for this outside flap, I'm going to put this piece of patterned paper on the outside. And it's again 5 7/8 by 2 inches. Oops. Missed. There we go. All right. So we're going to put this, I'm going to actually go like this. All right. I like to get all of the nitty-gritty stuff done first and out of the way. So, all right. This is so far what our card is looking like. Let's see. Then we are going to take a piece of the Mango Melody, and I cut it to 6. What did I cut it to? Oh, my ruler's not long enough. I think it's 6.5. Yep, 6.5 by 4 3/8. I'm gonna bring my trimmer in, and I'm gonna score this in half on the 6.5 inch side. So that's going to be 3 1/4. I saw Renee jump on. Hey, Renee. Oh, shoot. I just went with my blade. Oh, my goodness. All right. Good thing I stopped. I got my blade down there a little bit. Light is scoring. Dark is cutting. I have to remind myself, apparently. Okay. Let's see, inside. So now I have 3 panels of Whisper White. So 2 of those panels are going to go here, and the other panel is going to go over here. So let's see here. I'm going to make this panel a decorative panel. You can do whatever you want. So I'm going to open up my Mango Melody. And I'm going to bring in the little floral stamp. Well, it's the largest of the 3 in the stamp set. So out of the 3, I grabbed this one right here. And I'm just going to randomly stamp this all over my Whisper White paper. Stamping off the edges. Always stamp off your edges. Gives a more natural look. And we'll do one more over here. Okay. Close this up. I think that's all we use that for. And now I'm going to open up my Magenta Madness, but I need to clean my stamp, so I'm going to use my little chamois. My well-used chamois. All right, and then I'm just going to make sure I have all the ink off so I'm not transferring ink to my next ink pad. All right, and then I'm going to do the same thing with Magenta Madness, and I'm just going to fill this in. Get a little. And it's kind of like creating your own designer series paper. Oop, I'm a little tight there. I need to get in there. I want a mango in there. All right, I got to open up my mango again. So definitely going from the pink to kind of like this orangey yellow. You definitely want to make sure that your stamp is good and clean. You don't want to put that pink onto that into that other pad. All right, we're gonna go right there. Okay, that makes me happy. It's the little things. All right. I am just going to put some adhesive on this. And I'm going to put it on this one side of my panel. Okay. All right, so in the earlier when I was showing you how the stamps, where did my words go? Oh, here they are. When I was telling you, so this creates, when you die cut this, it creates a banner that you can stamp these words in. Now they're perfectly spaced. Stampin' Up! Has them perfectly spaced. You can always cut them apart if you don't want them that way. But I found it extremely easy to ink them up individually, and that's what I want to do. And I'm using the Wishing You a Happy Birthday. And I'm doing actually the inside first. So I am only inking up the happy birthday. So I'm just going to the edge of my ink pad, giving it a couple of taps, and just making sure that I don't have any ink on the other words. And I'm going to stamp happy birthday towards the top. Good. All right. Now I want to make sure I give that a good clean, because I'm going to need to stamp with the other part of the words on my other panel. And I don't want to, when I stamp Wishing You a, I don't want that happy birthday to come out. So I need to make sure that that's nice and clean. Okay. So on the top of this panel, I'm going to ink up the Wishing You, okay. And I'm going to stamp that up on the top of the other panel. Just like that. Okay. I need one more flower. I want one more flower on the inside. So I'm just going to ink it up and stamp a flower in the bottom of that panel. Okay. Oh, hey, sister. Hey, Jill, how are you? Thanks for sharing. I saw some of your posts. Nice. Okay. So this is going to go on. Are my little ones on? Or are they in bed? Okay. And we're going to put this right here. Oh, it's going crooked. I don't know if I'm going to be able to lift it up with that sticky. Oh no. There we go. Okay. I put it onto. Oh. All right, I'm a little rippled here, but that's okay. I couldn't let that go. There we go. Much better. There we go. Okay. So let's bring back our card base in. And then this is when we fold, I'm going to fold this in half. Bring my bone folder in. I'm going to give that a crease. Okay. So the card's going to go like this. And then we're going to put a front on. But then when you open it up, it's going to look like this. All right. So on the back of the happy birthday side, we're going to fill that up with adhesive. And then we're just going to center it on this panel. Okay, like so. All right, and this is going to go on the front. I can actually put that on there. No, I can't. I'm going to hold off for a minute. Put that aside. So I'm going to bring my die in. I'm going to bring my Diet Pepsi in, and I'm going to have a little drink. Okay. And then what we're going to do is, I'm also going to bring my Big Shot in, and we're going to die cut a piece of the Designer Series paper. And let's see. And I'm just going to cut this portion of the die. So I'm going to cut my paper. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to cut it to about 2.5 inches. So let's bring this in. I'm going to go 2.5 inches. Okay. The other thing I'm going to do is, now I have a stock of adhesive sheets. Stampin' Up! Just came out with adhesive sheets, and so I'm waiting to get mine in. But in the meantime, I still have an old surplus of our adhesive sheets. So this is a side I'm going to want face up. So I'm going to flip this over. And what this is, it's a double-sided sticky paper, and I'm going to peel off the coating. Okay, I'm going to peel this off and throw this backing away. Now this whole thing has adhesive on it, and I'm going to lay it over. So be careful on how you handle it. You don't want to stick your finger in the middle of it, because you will pull it off. And I'm going to lay this on the back of our Designer Series paper like so. Oh, look, and I happen to cut that exactly to 2.5 inches. So the majority of my die is only going to be in that center portion. I'm not worried about the sides, and you'll see why in a minute. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in my Big Shot, and we're going to die cut that. So this die, because it's so detailed, I put a little shim of just scrap cardstock underneath my cutting plate. So I got my base plate, I got my adapter. I'm going to put my cardstock paper shim in there. I put my cutting plate. All right, and then I'm going to put my paper down. And put my paper down. I hope you guys can see that. I think you can. Now, I only want those flowers on the top. I don't want that banner part. So that's how I'm going to align this. So 2.5 inches is really good. The other thing is, when I put in my my other clear plastic plate, I'm only going to put it over to the part that I want to cut. I'm not going to put it over the whole entire die, because if you do that, your die will get embedded into your bottom cutting plate. This is how you do partial die cutting. So I'm going to put that over, and then I'm going to start moving it through, cranking it through. So there. So that paper shim is in there because the die is so detailed. It just gave me a little bit better of a cut. So I'm just going to go back and forth a few times, and then we're going to pull this out. All right. Let me put this down. Okay. Then I'm going to grab my little scrubby sponge and my pick tool with my scrub adapter on it, and we're just gonna scrub this out, poking out all those little pieces. This is the best, oh my gosh, best invention ever. All right, let's see. Okay, pretty much, oh, that came out really nice. I see one piece over here, two piece stuck in there, and that's about it. That's awesome. Okay, and let's get rid of this here, bring my paper back in so I can put all my little pieces on my paper over here. Then I can dump them out. All right, I can start. Oh yeah, these poke out real nice. Look how cute that came out. Just cutting that die out of designer series paper. Fun, and it will match and coordinate our card. Okay, so now remember I put that sticker sheet on the back. See all that white? That's the sticker sheet. So all you need to do is peel that off. So I'm just going to peel off that white part, and it exposes all of that adhesive. So this is garbage. I'm going to bring my piece of paper in, and now it's already sticky and ready to go. We're just going to place that down on the bottom here and press it down. Boom, adhered. Isn't that awesome? So like some of my edges may not have like the sticker sheet on the back of that, but I am totally okay with that. You can always put like a little dot of glue. Let me grab my multi-purpose glue. Like if I wanted to really be picky about it, I can take my multi-purpose glue over here and put a couple of dabs to stick that down. But I'm usually not too concerned with it on that. All right, then we're going to grab my snips. Okay. And we're going to cut off this excess on the sides. Put that over there, and put some adhesive on here. I have to Stampin' Seal. That's going to take me forever to get used to saying that because we had the other stuff for so long. Stampin' Seal. Watch this. I mean, it's like stuck to my fingers. And I'm going to stick this on the front panel. Like so. So our card folds up like that, and then I'm going to bring in some of the sequins. I don't think I'm going to use the blue ones, but I think I'm going to use the other ones. Oops. Come here, little guy. You're running away on me. I'll put one there. I'll put one of each color, I think, up top. Put one there. We'll do one right there. And then I think I'm going to put a bigger one down here. And I'll put one of these down on this flower center like that. Okay. So this is a great product suite. You guys, I just love the colors. And then so it opens like this and opens like this. You could also put another sheet of designer series paper, or if you have a large family and everybody wants to write a little note in there, you can leave that blank, or just add a couple little flowers. But I'm looking at this, and you know what? I think I want this panel. I think I want this panel covered too. Don't you think? Why don't we do that? Let's go ahead and cover that panel. And I think I'm going to use the same, I think I'm going to use the same design. Let's see. That might look funny because I can't, let's see. No, I'd say we just go ahead with it. So it was 2 inches by 2 inches by 5 7/8. Let's go ahead and do that. 2 inches, and I think I want this end over here. 5 7/8. Okay. Add some adhesive on there. Okay. We better put it this way. Yeah, I think that, oh, that looks better. I must have cut it from the other side of the paper. Okay, I'm happy with that. I like that panel in there. All right, we're done. We're done early today, you guys. So that's what I had for you, and I hope you liked my project. I hope you like the colors. Very, very fun. Like I said, there's a ton of other colors that go with it, and if you get the entire product suite, you get this fabulous, fabulous rainbow glitter paper. It's so much fun. So, all right, have a great night. Bye bye, everybody.